Yo, chat. What up? Good evening. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Today, we will play some more Genshin Impact. I was enjoying it yesterday, so I will do it again today.
Toodaloo.
Toot, toot, toot. What we gotta do today is level up the world level. We can like level up or adventure rank thing, but we have to do the quest before that. And the important part, we getting 2 gambles. Yeah, good evening. Don't you good? Good, but well, we will see. We will see. 2 gambles. Yeah. First, I need to win. Party level 80. We don't have that, but we gotta go in. This can be something. Can be that we are at a low level for this, but we will see. We have to try first. Ow. We cannot. Okay, then we do this. Oh. I'm playing my Odyssey again. Yo.
Don't waste my time.
Aha. Oh, we do so no damage. She is doing 0 damage, so this will be something for real. He's doing more damage. That's fine. Bam. I don't know why, but I failed the volleyball at 99. Man, I hate the volleyball quest. Die, everybody. Ow. Don't do that.
Time to go.
Ow. Rope jump and volleyball. Yeah, but rope jump is easy to glitch if you need it. Oh no, not you. Is this the only part of the dungeon? I don't think so, actually. Oh, that hurts. Not good.
Higher, higher, hands on fire. Quit it. Submit. Give up.
Ow. No, okay. I'm clicking the wrong button, of course. We will not win this. We cannot do this. Skip the plan of today.
I'm going in.
We have to do something else. We have to level again. Sadly.
Thoughts over.
Okay. And then you. So do we any damage on you? No, 0. Yeah, I will not kill you in 1 minute. You can impose game, yeah.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand up. Time to go.
Ow. No. No chance. Yeah, we have to update the talent. Okay. Can I leave this area? Yes. Okay. You first. Thank you. I don't need this. Go away. Everyone is weak, I know. But I'm working on her then, I think. But I cannot. No, we cannot collect this, so we cannot do that. Character level. It is Monday. How to get this? Okay. Let's first get this. So everybody needs to be level 80. In the configuration. Yeah, okay. Okay. Recommended part level 88. What do you think? What do you think about no? Recommended elements. I have 0 recommended elements. My team is so unbalanced. Let's try it this way first. Ah. No. Die. Yeah, 1 death. Of the 8. Maybe I gotta do some more quests than today. Ow.
Don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time. They are wasting your time. Oh, she's doing 0 damage. We have to upgrade stuff first. I was like not expecting only fire if I was looking to the setup. The commandments. Oh, he's dead. Ooh. Well, she has to do it. She can do it because she's level 80. But and these are the last two. We can make that easily. Ow. Ow. Oh, I'm so used to use your abilities, but your abilities is fire, and fire against fire is not working. Die! Thank you. Can you kill him? Well, it will take forever.
It's nothing.
But she can kill. Yeah. Okay. But we did make it, but yeah. This takes forever. With the setup that we have. Do this. How many did we get? 6 and 6. That's not bad. Could be worse. Can we upgrade something? Where are you? Where are you? There are you. We can upgrade something. We cannot upgrade this one. We have to upgrade this one. But we have to make something from her. Which one is this? The altar of the flames, okay. Oh. Altar of the flames. Oh, it's the same book. Or not? Do we need the same one? Yeah, they need the same one. Interesting. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. This will be so a reason to just quit again after some time. Just because cannot get the right level. But today we can do some quests. How to get there? From here? I think from here. Be ready for a lot of talking. A lot of talking. Oh, and when I logged in today, we get a new one. We did get a new character. Where is she? We get her. Just because I was logging in. Someone some tea? She's cute. Huh? She's pretty, yeah. Oh yeah, this is also a problem that I have, but I did fix it a little bit. We don't have a really ranged person who can attack above. If it's not on the ground, you have a problem.
Submit. It's nothing.
Oh, that. Where do I have to go? In here? Eh. Oh, there. Yep. But the problem is we have to level her from level 1 to level 70 to be a little bit useful. I cannot do that right now.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next
We don't have the
objective
items.
should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, it's not an auto.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
All right.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You
Hey.
there! Can you
Hey.
give us some directions?
Ooh. Ooh. And walk away.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Chapter 3, Act 1.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Where do I need to go exactly? Oh, there.
She just walked
This is how the story works. You walk from point 1 to the second point. It's almost a straight line. And then they start talking again.
I thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try? All right then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we
Oh,
just
that's
need
all
her
about
to point us in the right direction.
Rooster. Subtitles.
What a lovely that sensor over there. This
She
is
cannot
definitely
see
not
us.
the typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
This the smell.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
No way. Plop. 07. End of the game.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
No minimap? Okay. I will follow this. This looks nice. That's what I'm saying. You just walk straight in. I also love how you in the story you be yourself, or the traveler, how the character official called. You will never use her in game. She's quite strong, but yeah, all other characters are way more nice to play with. I will say.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now. Yes, you can relax.
Question mark? Question mark?
Master
Question
is
mark?
extremely
Who will be? Who will be?
If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Who's that?
Thank goodness, Traveler, you're finally awake!
I don't know who it is, but I'm sure we can get her.
We're at... good question. Where are we? Jaime was in such a
May you
panic
already
when he
have her?
passed out that she
I don't think
even
so.
forgot to ask what place this is.
Maybe.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest.
She's very cute.
Now it's
Yeah.
mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of
With the
operations.
latest characters,
My name
they
is
are on the
Chloe.
very
I'm a
cute,
forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out
not
during our
that
patrol,
big
so we brought
characters.
you here. Oh,
streak.
no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you
And with a
feeling
lot of
now?
clothes, I have to say.
Any discomfort?
Normally, yeah, you know how they all work.
That's Master's herbal medicine you're
She's just
taking.
normal.
He gave you some
In
while you were
clothing.
unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
No way!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing?
He
Feeling
must be a
better?
5-star as well, by the
Oh,
way.
this is my master. Forest
The,
Watcher
most of the
Tainari.
time,
He's chief
the main
officer over
characters
all the rangers here
of
in
the story are the
Glenarville.
5-stars.
I
On the
already
cards.
informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier.
One on the
But now that you're awake, let me
Lead.
explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people.
Makes
Very
sense.
good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious?
We will not get. We don't know that. Nee.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room, and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move
We
on
get
and
his
be sure to
room?
do as I've said.
No way.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What?
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon?
No.
Paimon's over here
No.
worrying about you.
I'm not listening to you.
You mean how you're feeling now?
Body feels a little weird.
The vision of tree roots and red skies.
Are we
you saw?
listening to her?
But if
Chat?
those weren't hallucinations,
Someone? Can someone tell
what
what's
could they
happened?
be?
I'm not sure.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows
Gonna
that
lay
what
down,
you
do
saw
that.
weren't hallucinations? But if that... Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an
Yo,
option
have a
anymore.
good rest.
friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Quest completed. Where we go? Me too.
All right, next
Well-
let's see your right hand. Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah! Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Right out.
Got it! I'll be right there!
Let us go.
All right. We'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me. So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger. Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, traveler, this way!
There's also a
You can
collectible
leave
over
the
here.
task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime,
I need
you
to get
two can
that.
keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Will be under the bridge.
When I'm back in the city.
Is there not a fast travel point here? Oh, the fast travel point is literally there. Okay. Where is it? Is it up there? Like now I'm exactly on it. Is it in the tree? How do we get there? Let me see if this is in the tree. Yeah. Oh, chest.
If we bury it,
We need the
maybe it'll
items
spring back to
to
life.
level our weapons. There it is. Getting down here. Going to this viewing point. Oh, inquest marker. Okay.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the...
Let's move this way.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problem.
Do
with
you
this
make a
lamp.
note of it?
Good.
Ooh, another collectible. Oh, it's down. Okay.
The statue
Then we
is
cannot
said that
easily
it's
get
up
it.
on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there. Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like? That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon? Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Oh,
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana. Uh-huh. Then what happened? Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest. Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru? Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But... maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Because you two know Amber, right? Wait, Amber? You mean...
Amber.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while.
That's a long
She
time
helped me
ago.
a lot during that time.
Did we hear
You could
something
even
about
say that she
Amber?
helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
Okay.
Sorry. Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
We don't know that so that long, so
Sorry, I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird. It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber? Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up. Ah, so that's how you knew. Yep, so please know know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Ginger Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Ginger Archon? So that's
We
why
explain
you're here.
everything.
Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Let me follow you. Oh, she's just staying here. Time to go up. Oh. I already had that one.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The name does seem to fit the statue somehow.
Is it?
Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue.
But if you know the answer, why do you ask me?
You clean everything below. Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Oh, there she is. Hiya! Hello.
Kale, we're back.
We back.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you pay? Don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Oh.
Whoops!
Whoops.
No, you dropped it on the ground.
No.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be
Why
fine.
is she letting everything on the ground?
Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets
More
in no
recipes.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
time. Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission.
Yeah, good evening.
Paimon
How's
knocks stuff
Genshin?
over all
Genshin's
the
okay.
time flying
I'm
around
enjoying it
together,
myself.
But she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit
Are
harsh
you?
at first.
Be chilling.
but
Be
sometimes
chilling.
You'll see that he's actually very
It's a long time
kind-hearted.
ago.
I've heard
How
the
are you?
veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master is actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia,
Was my
right?
phone at the
Well, they're
the
the group
festival?
called,
No, that's not good.
something? Well,
You don't have
Because Master does a
a
lot of
find my
research on
phone
plants.
thing or
Sages from the academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their
good,
offers
okay.
every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Is it broken? No. No way.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher.
It didn't help. It
Every
was
day
in a
he helps
mouse
the
with.
locals
No,
in the
that will not
forest
help.
and passes
No.
on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact,
If it
Master's the one who
falls
taught
on the
me how to
ground,
make
it's
Peter
a
Pockets.
highly chance someone did step on
Paimon
it.
would have never guessed that. Oh,
Did some
speaking of
force on it.
Tigari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset though. He kept scolding Paimon
What
the
did you
entire
do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why? Is she going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
I have to say, doing quests in Genshin,
Genuinely concerned
especially in
about
the
you.
main quest, it's boring, man.
Hey! Now even Kali started to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time
There's
for
no
some
gameplay,
fun.
it's just only talking. With one quest, one fight, all the way to the end. That's it.
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No,
I'm okay.
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's
Bye.
practically running back.
She's leaving.
Paimon can't even see her now.
Oh no, we also return to the village. Run! Follow her! There's no way, man. There's no way.
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
In her room. She's in her room. Wait until 8 the following day. Let me fix that. 8 in the morning, did we say, right? Cute though? She is cute. That's for sure. And it is 8 in the morning. Hello.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
That will work. She's cute.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari?
She
What
is
are you
cute
doing
for
here?
real.
Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
No, she's sick. Chat, help. She's sick.
You mean she's sick? How could she be?
Do
Oh,
something.
could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No, no need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. she hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Sleep. Look at her. Aww.
Kale's asleep. Let's come back once she's feeling better.
Shh, chat. Shh.
Huh?
Lower. Okay. Higher. Oh. She's sleeping. She's sick and sleeping. Where do I have to go? First it was lower, then it was higher. Oh, there.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Yeah, why
To
not?
be honest, I hadn't realized
The
you
last
were
half an hour we
at
just only talk.
Mondstadt
Why
until
not find
Kale
out
told
more?
me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past fates.
Kai.
Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to.
She
And
asked
honestly speaking,
him to
I was
talk
against
to
Kale
me?
revealing her past to
What?
you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia.
BFF.
In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability
We
to
are
control their own body,
BFFs.
and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied.
He loves saying her name.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is
Apologize?
her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought
We
that it
will,
would
we
be
will.
impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust
We
that
are
you two
seeing
will never let my
everybody
trainee
in this
experience
world.
such emotional
Don't
pain
worry.
again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should
is.
get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the
Ooh.
work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us.
The problem is this village thing area,
So I felt
whatever.
compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head...
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still
Dangerous?
recovering
We have to
from the
do
trauma.
something?
You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilot Pala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilot Pala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharva.
How is he talking to us?
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilot Pala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they
Serious?
look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface.
He's not
Quite an
here. How is he
attractive
talking to
species,
us?
if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower.
Ooh.
You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Calculata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru
Give me
rose,
this.
which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Okay. I'm here to collect something. They are cheating. He's right there. Where is he? I did not play this game for months. I don't know everything anymore. I'm here to collect my stuff.
There
Oh,
should
it's
be
night.
Nilot Pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. Rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Second favorite reasons. I think the first time that we get here was yesterday. Yeah.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilot Pala lotuses. Let's head back
No,
to
no, no.
Tainari.
I'm getting them all.
Hey, Tainari.
There are trees. I think they did say that.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your
No, I
exploration
did not play this game for a
experience
long
helped me
time.
A lot of time here.
Because
It
other
seems we
games.
even have enough time to stock up on other things.
And now I'm running out of all the
Hey,
games, so now I'm
Tainari.
restarting again. Yeah?
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a
Yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Oh no. What could it be?
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
How fluffy will his ears
It's up ahead,
be?
deep in the
Very.
valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique
No,
type of
I get
anomaly that
everything,
occurs
don't
in the
worry.
Sumeru rainforest. It's called
You
the
just need to
withering.
get the teleport things again. Then
The
collect
affected areas not only cause
the green
nearby
flying
vegetation to wither,
stuff.
but it's also
Level
lethal to
up.
wildlife and even people.
and you're
If
done.
you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements,
Get
will be
100%
able to
everywhere.
resist the withering's
Right.
corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari.
And done, easy peasy, yeah.
Only someone with a vision
My
can
problem is
venture within a withering
leveling
zone
the
and
characters
find
at
a
the
way to
moment.
deal with it.
By not having the items,
You
but
don't
not
seem to
having the
carry a
characters to
vision.
get the items. And yeah. But I'm having
Don't
fun.
worry,
so
she may not have
it's
a
fine.
vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements. Don't sweat it. We've helped others deal with similar situations before.
Wait, you've met other forest rangers before? I was planning to properly show you both how to identify the withering before you left Gandharvaville. Anyway, since you two are experienced adventurers, come with me. I'm sure you'll both be
Got
able to help.
a few. Yeah, I have some. I will not say a lot. Like 370, 180, 160, or 260. And some on 50. But the problem now, I can go level up for world level, but all the for the things are not, the elements are not part of the challenge. So I need water, electric. I thought ice. For sure. They're not high level. Okay, so my carries. You get sand, always. But yeah, what I'm now doing is just leveling the lower level characters, mainly.
Fear of something so common.
Just to get everything, everyone, a little bit.
Hey, look! That gloomy area over there.
But I'm
looks
also
like a
running out of
withering
good
zone.
artifacts.
Even though Paimon's seen one before, it's still kinda scary.
All right, traveler. We're about to enter the withering zone. Since you already have experience dealing with these things, you should already know what to do. But please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
I know what to do. I don't know what to do.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Oh. Die. Thank you. We need to go to there. Give me new ones. Oh. I lost them all. I cannot reach you. Thank you. But he is doing serious damage for the level that he is. I think he's doing the most damage. Base damage of my characters at the moment. But I did get that. Ah, okay, yeah, get it.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
We're doing a lot of damage.
Evil conquering.
Ow! That hurt. Don't do that, please.
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
I'm doing it. We did it. I will quickly cap my thing. Chat, one moment.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
I think I've heard before.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world. which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of
I'm sorry.
Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Return. Yes, okay. But it is thundering. I don't like that when it is over water thing. I will die. Time to get electrified. Okay, grab this. No. Bring me up. Thank you. Was something here.
The rain stopped. I don't concern myself with the weather.
The rain stops. Oh, there. Where's he going to? Yo, jump. Where's the other way going to, man? Ooh. Where's this little thingy? Oh, here.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
What's in here? Just some money. Hello, I'm back.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of.
It was
No need to
amazing.
worry. Huh? Wait, is that?
What's that?
Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes. Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's
Wie?
been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still
I
get
see a
to her as
doggo.
quickly as possible. I've
Cute
got some
doggo.
emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Yeah.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
No.
But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat.
The
My
entire
forefathers
world.
were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Okay.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great
No,
help these
thank you.
last few days.
Go and rescue. I'm ready to rescue. I don't have a lot of HP though. Ooh. We are getting low. If we can grab it, easy. Oh. I was not expecting this.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
He's inside the cave, I think. Oh, not there.
Hello? Hypatia?
Hello.
Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
What was that sound? Ooh. A Korok. Okay. Let's not say that.
There you are.
Yeah, here I am.
Hypatia, are you alright? There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
That was walking at least 2 meters.
Into blocking like this.
Oh my god.
What happened? And where are we?
Relax.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Doors restriction. Expected. Okay.
Wow, this place is huge.
Pretty
There might
place.
be there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look.
One moment, I have to open this
Maybe we'll
chest.
find a lead of some kind. On fire.
There was everyone. Oh, that was everything. I feel scammed. I get it. I was already on one. Oh no. Do we need to go up? Okay. Ah! What's this? I cannot walk. Oh. Well,
What happened just now?
this is
Why did
something
everything
else.
around us suddenly change?
Now I'm here again. And the shortcut is open. Yeah. Now you have to go. Any flower or something? Or only jumping? Yeah. Can I? Ooh, that's not high enough. Ah. Oh. That was way too early. We have to go over there. So let's go first over this side. I think. No. I will never make this, no. Maybe we can climb to it. No, we cannot climb the walls. Let's do all that again. This way. Here. Inside here. Going left. Ooh. Hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Ow. Who was that? No grass here, please. No electric as well, please. Ow. Okay, he's dead. Yo, good evening. I'm fine. How about you? Besides, we're going dead here. We are fine. How about you doing fine? Okay. Great. Ah! I was not ready for the reinforcement. Oh no, she's dead. Confirm this, do this. Do this, do this. And just heal. Stay in the area, please, thank you. Very important to stay in the area right now. No. Main story quest at the moment.
Time to go.
Oh, wrong button. What? I was in the air.
Submit.
But I did not play the game for a long time, so. I'm behind on the story. A lot. And do free to play, so the progress is not that fast. This is my go-to game if I complete all other games. Okay. That was way more difficult than I was expecting. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Mainly because just it is talking, they done talking, you walk 5 steps and they start talking again. And the story is interesting, but if you don't do nothing, you can better watch a movie. I will say that. Oh, let's do this. Let's heal you, and let's heal you. That's enough for you. Okay. But in this game, I found the side quests more interesting than the main quest. Oh. Just because you have to do something. Okay, that's 1. Where's 2? Oh, okay. Oh, not this again. But I like the area so far.
What into that is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey,
I'm only playing single player games.
you don't look so
Mainly.
good.
Sometimes a multiplayer game, but then more likely a co-op game than a multiplayer game. I thought I did that already, but okay. You can open that. Yeah, now I'm doing single player quest. So that's will not help, but I am a little stuck by leveling up my characters at the moment because of missing items. I'm also very bad at it. With a spoiler. Can you spoil this game?
Looks like we meet again, traveler.
I don't really care about the story.
Harold,
I'm following it, but
this strange place.
Strange place. Plotting.
I'm not really high into it.
Needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you. Bow before the abyss.
I was drinking. Leave me alone.
Don't waste my time.
Use water. Ooh. Ow. Oh, that does no damage. That is 0 damage. I know who it is, so... Did I do it in this story? Ow. Where are you? There are you. This is doing some decent damage. That's doing a lot. More than I was expecting. On the main character. Yeah, this is my first pull ever. That's why I'm using her. I like that. I just like using characters that they're just fun. Yeah. Ow. I was expecting that. Can I do this? I cannot do that. Good wall.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may
Do I?
have managed to avert countless crises before,
Did we meet him today?
fortune was bound to end sooner or
No.
later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother,
But I'm very, very, very bad at names.
oh pitiful traveler, are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Are we gonna attack again? Because I don't have a lot of health. Oh, okay. This is the classic, oh no, I'm almost dead, I'm going away part.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how
She's there all the time.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Everyone is dropping her food on the floor here.
Oh, guess that makes sense. She does look kind of rough at the moment. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
I have a lot of food. Don't mind.
Who's there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay.
Huh?
You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Okay. Waiting.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Neighbor.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Everything happened inside the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually
Too
did
crazy to
what the
believe in
traveler is
this
saying.
game? No, no, no,
I
no.
myself had a similar
That's not an
experience once
option.
before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry.
Everything is
They mean no
possible here.
harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened
Better we
my
are
eyes
getting
and
some
stopped
good rewards for
meditating,
this.
my heart was still pounding.
But
And
most
my
likely
mind was
not.
racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't
No
alone.
way.
I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Sounds like a great
Yes,
neighbor.
no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Oh no, she's hungry.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love
Radish
them,
veggie
Hypatia.
soup.
There are specialties after all.
With a little bit of luck, I have that in my inventory.
I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so
Yeah, good
long
evening.
since I've had a decent meal too.
I'm doing fine.
To
I'm
be
doing
honest,
fine.
The last time had to be when
How about you?
Tainari came to visit. Are you already finished cooking?
I did not. Okay. Make the neighbor.
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a
Amazing.
nice touch too!
Oh, thanks for the
Let's go
follow.
serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
We go back. We give her the food.
Are you already finished cooking? Mmm, smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking
Monday,
really isn't
Wednesday,
my
Friday,
forte.
and Saturday. But do it for fun.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spend their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The
Yeah.
ingredients used to make spirit borneo primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers
I
to
think I
peer into the
understand.
depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of spirit borneo would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of spirit borneo should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
We are.
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ratawe Starshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities
That's a lot of
will
tags,
only
man.
lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone.
This
We
is so
need to
much
ensure that our minds will
information
be calm
on
while minimizing the
one go.
possibility
I
of
will not
involving
remember this
anyone
tomorrow.
else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh. Is that true?
Yes,
Is that true?
well,
Yeah.
to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the God of Wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then,
Is it?
I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please, there's no
Thanks.
need to thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides,
We?
I'm already looking forward to tasting some more.
We
of your
are
cooking.
always the saviors. I continue chatting. They just done chatting.
And had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
And that, chat, is where the stream ends for today. I am done with it. I am done with it. But I have to say, thanks for joining.